Hi, my name is Renee Christian. I'm a mother and an inspirational life coach. My mission is to spread unconditional love by helping you learn to love yourself first, unconditionally, and then give that to others. I share my tools and techniques through my life experiences to help you shift 1% a day. But most importantly, I realize we are all human living this experience, and even I still struggle some days. But together we can get curious, ask questions, and take action to be the best versions of ourselves. Are you down for the journey? Because I am, and I would love to take it with you. Hello, everyone, and I hope you're having a great day. Before we get started on this video today, I would like to ask you to share and subscribe, and please like my channel. It really helps me grow, and it's really important that I'm able to reach as many people as possible to make a difference. Today in the video, I really want to talk about self-concept and self-worth, because I think it's one of the most important things that we can talk about, and it's foundational for us to be successful in our lives, to have the life that we want and deserve and crave. If we don't have a good self-concept and a good self-worth and understanding of who we are and grow in that on a constant basis, it'll reflect in our world in different ways through habits and behaviors and things that we do and how we show up for ourselves and others. So, what is self-concept and self-worth? It's how we perceive ourselves, it's how we talk to ourselves, it's how we identify to who we are. So it's those inner conversations that we have, it's those inner thoughts that we have about ourselves, about how we perceive our world as ourselves. Our self-concept is created between the age of 0 and 8 years old. It's created before our ego self is intact. We have an ego self to protect us from things that we perceived as harmful during these times. And throughout our 0 to 8 years old selves, we come up with beliefs and ideas and thought patterns due to our experiences. So, if you experience trauma during this time of 0 and 8, it's going to affect how your ego is created and how you develop coping mechanisms for things in the future. And this is what creates the shadow self. The shadow self is all those experiences and things that we had happen to us, either from a parent, a teacher, a loved one, someone we respected, someone that was important to us. All those things that we experienced from the 0 to 8 years old of age that we deemed as true, and then we developed the coping mechanisms to them. They create our shadow, and that's what we use when we're functioning from a state of autopilot. When you start to work on your shadow self and your self-concept because of your shadow self, you're starting to take yourself off of autopilot and get curious about those um, assumptions, beliefs, and safety patterns that you have created. In this video, I'm going to give you a couple tips to help you get started on this journey. Now, I do want to remind you that self-concept and self-worth is a lifelong journey. It starts from the day we are born till the day we die, and there's always another layer. I've done a lot of self-concept work, but there's certain things that we don't know affect our self-concept until we're in certain situations. So that's why these tips can help you to always continuously develop your self-concept to make sure that it's always serving of you, because what served you yesterday might not serve you today. So we want to continuously keep developing and growing our self-concept as we're growing. So the first tip that I have for you guys today is really to be honest with yourself. Understand where you are and really dig deep into that and what you want to change and how you want to grow. Because being honest with yourself is really the foundation of getting started. It's the catapult of, okay, I'm finally seeing this pattern of something that I'm not liking anymore. And I want to go deeper so that I can make myself better. But you have to be super, super honest, even to the point where it can hurt sometimes to be so honest about where you are. The second thing is to really get curious with yourself. You want to be curious like a child. A child does not um question their questions. They don't feel guilty for asking questions. They don't feel bad for asking questions. They don't feel bad for wanting to learn. So you have to stop punishing yourself for wanting to learn about yourself, because it's so important to do it. Like I said, it's it's always layers. It's always layers that we're going, and as we're moving and as we're shifting and as we're changing states and changing perspective, we're learning more about ourselves, so that curiosity helps to continue that growth and that change in self, because we're never meant to to stay stagnant. We're here to grow. We're here to have an experience of spiritual growth and development, and to learn as much as we can. So you want to continue that curiosity in self, because everything starts from you and flows out of you. Tip number 3. Don't be afraid to ask for support. Support is so important. Whether it's support from family in your self-growth journey, whether it's support from friends, or whether it's other kinds of support like counseling, coaching, anything like that. Don't be afraid to ask for support, because especially like outside supports that's not family and friends, because they can give a different perspective, and they are able to not be attached to the choice or the outcome. Sometimes when we ask friends and family for support, although it can be serving and it can be good, they can get attached to the outcome because of their own self-concept and their own belief systems. So having that person that's impartial to what you're going through but can serve you in a way of like support and understanding to grow in the way that you want to is so beneficial. And my last tip for this video today is one of, I think, a foundational thing. You have to forgive yourself and others. You have to learn self-forgiveness first, because without forgiveness you can't move forward. And you have to learn forgiveness of others. It's not for them, it's for you to heal. It allows you to heal and release. So self-forgiveness also allows you to heal, because when you have self like blame and judgment, you're holding yourself in your own prison. You're putting yourself in your own punishment because you're feeling guilty of something. So release yourself of that by giving yourself forgiveness, and release others, because when you hold on to something that somebody else has done for you, again, it's not affecting them, probably for the most part. So you're putting yourself in a space where it's affecting you and it's causing you daily issues. So it's really not hurting them anymore. It's just hurting you. So you have to forgive them for yourself so you're able to move forward and you're able to live the best life that you want and deserve. I'm not saying that this is always easy, and I'm not saying that struggles won't arise again after you go through this. Like I said, self-concept and self-worth is a lifetime journey. It's a lifetime dedication to yourself. It's a lifetime vow to yourself. So, it's not saying that you're not gonna have bad moments. Those bad moments might come, but you're going to have better tools to deal with them, and you're going to be able to understand them better when they come, if you're working on self, if you're coming from self first. And I will do another video, if you guys are interested, on shadow work and how your shadow that is created between 0 and 8 shows up in your behaviors, the way you perceive the world, as well as your habits and the way you identify. So I will put that together for you guys. But if this video helped you, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more content. Put your thoughts in the comments below. And if you think somebody can use this information today, please share it with them. And I hope you have a wonderful evening and a wonderful night. Thank you guys. Love you all. God bless.